Alrighty, so here we are on finally beginning the first official unit, and we'll start with distributed property. I like to think about distributed property as sharing. Remember, sharing is caring, so if you're going to share with someone, you share with everybody in the room, and I'll show you what that looks like. Before we get started, though, with that, we're going to talk about what a variable is. It's a symbol used to represent unknown numbers. Always, 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 always lowercase. In script, never use O or I because they look like 0 and 1, so we don't do that. So an example might be X, or Y, or Z, or L, right, or M. So again, a variable. Alright, so down to it, distributive property. It's the process of multiplying a number or variable to all terms within the parentheses. You can see here the official stuff, right? A, B, and C be real numbers. A times the quantity B plus C gives us AB plus AC. So here's the way I think about it. If I have, I'm going to put actual numbers here, 2 times X plus 10. I don't know what 2 is, but I'm going to share it with everybody inside, right? So this 2 is going to be shared with the X, shared with the 10. It's going to be shared with multiplication. Technically, it's called the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So what that means, 2 times X, 2 times 10. So 2 times X is 2X. 2 times 10 is 20. That's it. It works with subtraction too. So if I had 4 times Y minus 3, again, we share that with everybody inside. So we're going to get 4y minus, and 4 times 3 is 12. That's all there is to it. Now, it also doesn't matter if I have the letter or the number, whatever it is, outside on the back side. It still gets distributed in the exact same way. Nothing changes. So, for instance, if I had x plus 3 and I had times 4 here, we're still going to share that with everybody inside. So 4x, I promise that's a 4x. Yeah, it's not looking very good. Let's erase that. There we go. 4x plus 12. Okay, we're going to practice this for a couple of days. You'll get it down. Now I decided to go ahead and include some examples in here right away. So we're not going to, there's no separate video for the examples and all that. So I decided to include it here right away. And notice they're drawing arrows just the same as I did. So here we have negative 5 times the quantity 4x plus 3. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. Notice that sign right in front does affect it. So again, I have negative 5 times the quantity 4x minus 3. And we distribute negative 5 times 4x. Negative 5 times 4 is right, negative 20. Bring along the x. And negative 5 times negative 3 is a positive, there we go, 15. And that's it. You can't turn these in. You can't say, oh, this is 35x or something like that, or negative 5x. You can't do that. There's no x over here, so you can't combine those terms. Another example. So again, we can have the number being multiplied on the backside. It doesn't make any difference. So here's 7 times 2x is 14x. 7 times 5 is 35. You don't add these to get 49x or anything weird like that. So I'll show you one more time. 2x plus 5 times 7. 7 times 2 is 14, so 14x. 7 times 5 is 35. That's all there is to it. Go ahead and pause, head into Class Kick. I have 3 of these for you on the same slide, and I'll be watching. You can check those, ask all the questions you need to. After this, I'll come back and give you the answers on them. Alrighty, so you've gone into Class Kick and worked these 3. I'm going to go ahead and distribute here then. So 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times negative 3d is negative 6d. Okay, and I put the answers down here at the bottom for you too. 3 times 6, m, is 18m. 3 times 1 is 3. And finally, negative 3 times 5t is negative 15t. Negative 3 times negative 2 is a positive 6. And that's all there is to it. The worksheet I've got, actually this one, today's a book page over it, so there's not very many, so you can ask questions, check them, everything you need to do. So go ahead and get started on that.